So I didn't think anyone would beat these pair of headphones. These are the Sony WH1000 Mark IIs. Really great pair of noise cancelling headphones, but they've been beaten. Wow, by who? Well, Sony, of course. This is the WH1000 Mark IIIs, and these pair of headphones have done something that I didn't think was going to be possible, at least for a while. They've actually improved on what Sony has done, and they've done it in a couple of different ways. Let's start off with design. So these are lighter. They are much lighter pair of headphones than the Mark IIs from last year. And what you have are a pair of headphones that feel really comfortable. The headband structure also feels really nice, so it lays comfortably on top of my head. And the fabric and the leather fabric they use around the ear cups feel much better, and also gives a better fit around my ear. So I have a better seal in terms of just blocking out, of course, noise from outside. Now the left ear cup also houses the NFC, which means for easy pairing of your devices. Just tap and pair, you're good to go. You've also got your power and your active noise cancellation buttons. What I like this year is that the buttons are no longer flush but raised, so it's easier to actually reach back and feel where they are and turn off your device or pair them. Now the other cool thing with turn off the device is that you can now actually set the power down mode, or you could say the quick power off mode. So when you take off your headphones, you can set it to turn off in 30 seconds if you want to, or 10 seconds, or never through the application. And it's really easy and simple process, and that is cool. It means that you can always, if say for instance you know you're going to be listening to music but you jump in a conversation, you can go ahead and jump back in without turning it on. So a nice cool little feature. Now speaking of power, the right ear cup has a USB Type-C port, which is fantastic. Yes, more devices with USB Type-C, but what it also brings is, of course, a quick charge, which means you can now charge this device. 10 minutes will give you 5 hours of playback or listening playback with active noise cancellation, which means you can quickly catch a flight from here to the West Coast, New York to LA, and you have your headphones run for that amount of time, which is great. But these still actually last for 30 hours. Sony says 30. I can confirm I have done at least 31 or almost 32 hours with these. So that is actually really, really nice on the pair of headphones. Now, when it comes to audio, the main thing we care about, when you put these headphones on and you start listening to music, but before you even do that, once you turn the active noise cancellation on, you get a much improved ANC feel compared to the Mark IIs. I felt like I could feel an extra layer where it just jumped up in blocking out noise. It was surreal, especially the fact that I have the Mark IIs to compare. I could actually feel it go like, oh, this is actually quieter. But the biggest thing for me is not the active noise cancelling, because a lot of people can do that. Is actually the audio processing, because how well do you balance ANC with music playback? It's not muddled, it doesn't break up your sound and all that kind of stuff. Well, Sony has a brand new chip. It's called the QN1, and the QN1 has a couple of things that I like. It's got a 32-bit audio processing, which is a combined DAC and amplifier to give you some really nice, robust sound. And it absolutely shows on these pair of headphones. You definitely get a good idea of how audio should feel in a setting where you block out all the noise and you can experience your music. So where you're listening to something like, say, Foo Fighters, or you're listening to something like Nas and his new album, or you're just listening to a lot of techno, this covers the range quite well, because it can do that processing, and you've got some really nice solid 40mm drivers to do that for you. I like that aspect, and it does it so well. So which means you're getting really good audio performance of these headphones, and the fact that you can do it wirelessly or wired through the headphone jack is truly stunning. Now, it also comes in a carrying case. The carrying case this year has improved. It now has a little pouch area to put your cables, which I like. Surprisingly, that was something that wasn't there last year, and it's a nice, nifty little feature. Now, I've used these headphones for quite a bit of time. I've traveled with them, gone on flights where, of course, you're on a plane, it's really noisy. And the fact that, what I really like is that when I turn them on, and I turn on the headphones, already the ANC cuts out most of that airplane, rattling and noise that you hear in the air, and you start playing music and you're in the sublime scenario where you're really into the music and you really feel that well. Now, some people ask me how your mids, your highs, your lows. The highs, the mids are fantastic. The lows are really good. Now, of course, for people who love a lot of bass, you actually be impressed that this actually delivers there as well. I'm not a bass person, so for me, this actually works out quite well. Some people may not think it's too much, but for me, I think it really does a good job, because I was listening to a lot of hip hop just recently, Nas's new album, and I have to say though, there's some tracks there that can really kind of hit those lows really well, and the headphones did a fantastic job without any kind of feedback or rattling or anything like that. So it was really good to get that kind of experience. Plus, you do have that extra feature, of course, on the right ear cup, where you can put your hand on the ear cup and it gives you superhuman hearing, so you can listen to conversations, people, or maybe take an order on your flight, whatever you want to do, quite easily with these pair of headphones. Plus, your playback controls are also on the right ear cup for play, pause, swipe up, swipe down for volume, all that kind of fun stuff. I think overall you will like these pair of headphones. They are not cheap. They are about $349, but I think they are well worth it. If the Mark IIs were well worth it last year, the improvements on the Mark III definitely make the best better this year. So I'm gonna end with that, guys, and I'll let you know that, look, these are probably my favorite pair of headphones this year. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. If you disagree, you think something else is better, leave your thoughts. Let's see what it is. Otherwise, guys, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification icon to get notified of my latest videos, and always enjoy your entertainment.